What's up? This is Lil Punkin, and we are going to do some pumpkin carving tonight. We have some pumpkins that we've pre-selected, and we're going to be listening to our 31 songs of Halloween playlist while we do it. We have printed out our Lovecraft stencil. Do you have a Lovecraft pumpkin stencil yet? If you don't, you should go to lovecraft.net, LVCRFT.net, or you could go to our Instagram, and it has a link tree, and you just click it, and you can see the pumpkin stencils on there. The pumpkin stencil, as I found out earlier as I was prepping, is definitely advanced. It's definitely an advanced stencil. But there's like all of these other like fun ones you can get places, right? Like there's like you know, Belfry Bat. You know, there's all these like fun like kids ones you can get. And I'm not that good at pumpkin carving, but we thought it would be fun, and we thought it would be fun to carve our pumpkin stencil tonight, and hopefully I don't screw it up too bad. Are you guys carving pumpkins? I don't know. But anyway, so here is the stencil. Here's the stencil. If you get our stencil, it comes with a QR code that if you take a picture of the QR code, you get a discount at our store on a bunch of cool merch, such as this fresh hoodie that I'm wearing. We have Reaper hoodies and Exercise the Demons outfits for working out, and leggings, and oh, what's up, Norman Crates? Norman Crates, whatever. What up, dog? The freaks come out at night. Anyway, so Norman Crates actually gave me some really good advice for carving pumpkins, and then I'm gonna give you this advice. If you get a stencil, you wet it, and then you put it up against the pumpkin. I didn't know that, but I learned that today because I was trying to figure out how to actually carve this very advanced stencil. So I wanted to show you the stencil we did. Prior to doing that, I went through with a pencil and I wet it down so that it's stuck against the whole thing. And then I went through and I put the pencil in and traced the stencil against the pumpkin, poking holes in it so that it would be easier to cut when we do it. That's what we did. Anyway, yes, here's the stencil. You can get it again, lovecraft.net, or click on our link in our Instagram to our link tree, and you can get it. Comes with a cool QR code. You can get merch, all connected. Listen to our album. It's tight. Freaks come out at night. And now the Reaper can stare at you the whole time. All right, so this is the dotted up and traced outline of the Reaper that we're going to be cutting. Hopefully we cut the pumpkin and not anything else, appendages or extensions of me. What do you guys, oh wait, pink cheese, green ghost. What does that mean? Waiting until Halloween to carve pumpkins. I know, but you don't have to wait until Halloween. You can carve pumpkins this week, and next week, and the week after. And you can always carve pumpkins. And then what we do every week is we take the seeds and we roast them with little brown sugar and cinnamon and salt and butter, and you put it in the oven, and then you have a snack, and you don't have to wait till Halloween to have that snack. Anyway. So yeah, let's get started. And feel free to ask questions or anything. Ask about the hoodie, or go to lovecraft.net, lvcrft.net, and get your own hoodie. Cool, we'll get started. Yeah, I'm gonna share those seeds. I'm gonna share those seeds with Norman Crates and Deep Cuts and Zyko Ward. Zyko Ward's gonna definitely have some of these seeds. Anyway, so for abundance of caution, I got this this pumpkin carving thing. I'd rather use this, but I'm a little concerned, especially with all of the lights. So we're gonna try to use this. But the first thing I want to do is carve around the top of the pumpkin, I guess. Because I love to get all the gook out first. My mom and I used to do this when we were kids. I don't know, do you guys? Psycho word's nervous, yes. Did you guys used to do this when you were kids with your parents? Are you guys kids right now, actually? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Also, like, feel free to shout out like your favorite thing, your favorite like image to carve too. Like maybe you have like a favorite stencil or something. I don't know. I usually just wing it, but we felt like, you know what, we have this Lovecraft stencil, so let's try carving it ourselves and see how that goes. Oh shit, exercise the demons. Okay, look at this. Woo! Look at that! Took its brains out. What? Red Rum NDR is concerned about that knife. This is just the head knife. This is for brain surgery. You gotta get a real knife for brain surgery. You gotta get the brains out, you gotta get a real knife. But for the rest of it, we're gonna go with this one. This is the one that we're going with. Also, this is really cool. I got this at Freeform Halloween Road. Shout out to Freeform. Hopefully you guys hear Spooky Scary Skeletons, 30-1 Nights of Halloween. It plays like every 5 minutes. It's pretty cool. They've been playing it during the NBA Finals. We are really stoked about that. Anyway, I am going to put this here for now and come back to it. But actually, what I like to do before I do that, let me move the Reaper over there for a second. First, I get the brains and I put them in the seed bowl so that I can get the cranium smooth. You gotta have a smooth cranium, right? You get the dome piece smooth. Anyway, okay. Now you got the beginning of the seeds in the bowl, which, as I said, is gonna go on to this, and we're gonna eat it later, and we're gonna watch Welcome to the Blumhouse, or Books of Blood, or something that's really awesome that came out this week. Anyway, sorry, I know that's loud. My favorite part of carving a pumpkin right now is this, you know? Is getting rid of all of this stuff in there. Usually I just take a spoon and like go in on it. We need to stay wound free. Yeah, I know. Am I gonna hurt myself with this? This knife is no longer being used. Don't worry about it. If you cut a hole in the bottom, they don't weep when they age. Ooh, I like that. What does that mean? You mean under it? Under it? Kendo stick butcher? Like under it. Books of Blood is tight. I started watching it earlier. It's definitely spookier. I started watching Welcome to the Blumhouse earlier too. And it wasn't that scary. It was just more disturbing. But I started watching Books of Blood, and that definitely was way more freaky. You guys, we're gonna do this for like an hour, and even if I'm not done, you're gonna go from here to our YouTube page to watch DJ Norman Crates on the Wheels of Steel 1 and 2s. It's the pumpkin carving after party. But I will post whatever we get done tonight, both the seeds and the pumpkin, on our socials. YouTube Live, 8 o'clock, Norman Crates. You guys like Gnarls Barkley? This song's tight. Alright, so we're just like digging its innards out, huh? Wait, put the candles or lighting in. You cut the hole like you would the stem, but you're cutting a piece out from the bottom instead. Right, that makes sense. It's tight. in them guts. Welcome to the Blumhouse is on Amazon. They've had 2 movies come out so far this week. They have 2 more coming out next week. And Books of Blood is on Halloween. And also, started watching Haunting of Bly Manor. Super lit. 1 episode in, definitely really cool. Very excited to finish that. I loved The Haunting of Hill House. So I'm very excited for Bly Manor. It's really difficult when you have all of these things come out at the same time, right? Because you're like, what do I watch? What do I watch? What is everybody else watching? What is everybody else watching? Man, there's just so many seeds here, you guys. It's crazy. It's gonna be so good. Love this. I will promise you one thing. No matter what happens to this pumpkin, the seeds will be amazing. I'm gonna have to go back in for a little more operation with my brain spoon. Scrape some of this shit off the fucking walls. Sorry if your kids are watching. Lil Punkin has a pumpkin party mouth. Oh, Hubie Halloween. Good call, Zyko Ward. Hubie Halloween is hilarious. If you guys haven't seen that, there's an awesome scene where Skeleton Sam plays. See if you can find that. That's really cool. It's right before they played Ghostbusters, which is another favorite song of ours. Shout out to Ray Parker Jr. and Ray Stantz and Egon and Dr. Venkman and the Gatekeeper and the Keymaster and Zool and Gozer. But like, shout out to Rick Moranis. That guy got punched in the head recently. Did you guys know that? It sucked. Who punches Rick Moranis in the head? Idiots. Anyway. Yeah, shout out to Shaq. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. That's tight. Shout out to Shaq. I love Shaq. We're talking about Shaquille O'Neal. Which Shaq are we talking about? Shout out to Ray J. Shout out to Ray J. Ray J was not in. Ray J was not. What? Ray J was not in Hubie Halloween. Where was Ray J in Hubie Halloween? But shout out to Ray J. That guy got. One time I was in a writing session with Ray J, and we were recording this guy cutting vocals, and he had a barber come into the session and just get a haircut in the middle of the session. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Ray J. Gotta get these guts out, man. Yeah. This song is No Rest for the Wicked, if you guys know this song. The song's on our album, The Sequel, that came out October 1st. It's a single featuring Zyko Ward, who happens to be on the chat. What else? What else can I answer you? Wait, is the crew at Lovecraft fans of Kim Petras' Halloween album? Yeah, we are. In fact, me and Olivia Demon Spawn, who sings Exorcise the Demons, co-wrote most of Kim Petras' records. Her name is Sarah Hudson, and she's a songwriter and a performer, and she wrote, Physical and Levitating for Dua Lipa. She wrote Dark Horse for Katy Perry. She wrote a lot of Kim Petras' Halloween album, which we're fans of. And she wrote and performed Exorcise the Demons on our album, The Sequel, which we just heard 10 minutes ago, or 8 minutes ago or something. All right, I'm probably gonna chill on getting the guts out for now. I'll come back to it later. There's only a little bit left, and we can get into carving. But I do need a napkin, so stare at that for a second. I'm back. Okay. Anyway, we were saying about Kim Petras. We actually, on a Sarah Hudson and I have a podcast called Right to the Source, and last year we interviewed Kim Petras on it for our Halloween episode. and talk all about her album. So we are definitely fans. Lovecraft loves Kim. Kim loves Lovecraft, I think. And yeah, anyway. So yeah, ask me more questions while we get into this now, huh? Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. So you do is like, after you've gone through, you wet it, like I said earlier, you wet the stencil, and then you take a pencil or paper clip or something that doesn't go too deep so it doesn't ruin the stencil, and you poke the holes around there. Then you take the stencil off. After, of course, you've already scanned our QR code to get our dope merch. But after you take the stencil off, you throw the stencil out, again, after the QR code, and then you outline it. You could take a Sharpie or something, and it makes it so much easier, especially for a super complicated stencil like ours. But you know what? It's gonna look super cool and fresh. The last time I carved a pumpkin was last year. I carve pumpkins every year, mostly because I want to get the seeds. They're not always great. You know what? The thing about carving pumpkins is there are people who are like expert pumpkin carvers. Oh my God, Rockwell, classic. Let me turn that one up a little bit. Who's carving this? Okay. Anyway, so I've been carving pumpkins since I was a kid. I carved a pumpkin last year. The thing about carving pumpkins is you don't have to be good. I watch those competitions like on like Food Network or whatever. The thing about carving pumpkins is you just have to have fun, right? Have funkin with your pumpkin. Should I trademark that? All right, one of the eyes is coming, guys. Somebody's watching me. No, we're not there yet, huh? Anyway, when's the last time you guys carved a pumpkin? Future Lovecraft Kim Petras collab? Man, we hope so. That'd be so tight. I mean, a lot of her songwriters are a lot of our friends, and again, Sarah Hudson is Olivia Demon Spawn. So, you know, we're pretty tight. So we'll see. What haunts have I gone to this year? Oh, that's a good question. I have been to, again, Freeform, Halloween Road. They gave us, it was cool. They had like a Hocus Pocus performance. They had like Bette Midler performing, or a fake Bette Midler performing. But when we drove into Halloween Road, they were playing Spooky Scary Skeletons, our version. And when we left, they were playing Spooky Scary Skeletons, our version. And in between, it was like, you know, Beetlejuice and Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. That was really cool. And they gave you like, they were like trick or treat stations. They give you candy, which of course we've already eaten. Anyway, so there we go. Like, guys, we got an eye. That's pretty tight. I mean, it's not a perfect eye, but hey, who's perfect, right? There should be a Lovecraft pumpkin carving contest. That would be super tight. Anyway, let's see. I challenge, I'm going to pass it off at the end of this to somebody else in Lovecraft and make them carve a pumpkin next. And we'll see who did a better job. It probably will be them, whoever it is. But so, I forget what we were talking about. But yeah, you know what? Super cool about us maybe doing something with Kim Petras one time. I'd love to do something with Rockwell. Rockwell, if you're listening, holler. We love Rockwell so much that we did a song this year that we felt like was paying homage to Rockwell. You see, the thing with Lovecraft is we love Halloween music so much. We grew up listening to all this Halloween music, right? And we just felt like the world needed new Halloween music. You know, and so in our day jobs, we write songs for a lot of big pop artists and a lot of like, you know, R&B artists, dance artists, and we felt like, you know, it'd be so cool if we made really great Halloween music. And we grew up listening to all of this Halloween music that's on our playlist, that 31 Songs playlist. We have another playlist called 24 Hours of Halloween. You can literally press play the moment you wake up on October 31st and run in 24 hours. It's pretty cool. But we felt like it was super worth it to give the world new Halloween music, and we're committed to do that for the rest of our lives. This is not like a one album thing. You hear it first. There's going to be many albums. We are already working on the album for next year. Isn't that crazy? This year, we started writing the album for this year in January. We are already coming up with ideas for next year's album before this year's album came out. That's pretty tight. Anyway, but yeah, we love Halloween so much, and this is kind of an obsession for us. But anyway, on this album, we love Someone's Watching Me so much. So we got together, Norman Crates and Ghost Malone, me, and Deja Voodoo, and we wrote this song called Don't Leave Me in the Dark, which is actually the song for our remix competition. It's going to be on our remix EP that's coming out, that we did with Metapop, and it features Morgan McMichaels, who a lot of people know from RuPaul's Drag Race, and it features Deja Voodoo, who you know from This Is Halloween Volume 1, who's part of the Lovecraft Inner Circle that we call the Slasher 7 of the Spooky Freaks. Anyway, that song for us is like our kind of homage to Rockwell. This song, Psycho, is Red Rum NDR. Red Rum NDR. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Also known as Deep Cuts, one of the founding members of Lovecraft. Hey guys, that part's done. That part's done. That's cool. Let's see. Many albums, yes. Yeah, many albums. No joke. First of all, not even that. Like, we're not even done releasing music this year. We have a remix EP coming out next Friday, right? Featuring RAC, like Grammy Award winning remixer, and MNDR, one of our founding members, who's remixed on there, as well as some up and coming new remixers. That comes out next Friday. And then the week after that, we have a single dropping from our upcoming Dia de los Muertos EP. And the EP will come out October 30th. So like literally every Friday for the rest of October, we have new music coming out. So stay tuned. Ooh, I'll tear you to pieces. We actually, true story, this song is a true story. Red Rum NDR went to prison for 40 years for this, actually. This is my favorite song. This is my favorite part of the song. This part always reminds me of when the ghosts escape in Ghostbusters, when they get out of the containment unit because that dipshit shuts it down. I don't know why, it just does. It's good pumpkin carving music, though. I highly encourage you to put on our playlists or our album when you're carving pumpkins. It's very inspirational. Damn, Halloween Takeover, what? Yeah. Wait, is your song on Freeform 31 Days of Halloween? Yes, it is. It's called Spooky Scary Skeletons. It's actually a classic song from Andrew Gold, who wrote that song in, oh wow. Ray Parker, what up? But yeah, so it's a song called Spooky Scary Skeletons that was written by Andrew Gold in the 90s, and we did a cover of it this year in collaboration with Freeform for 31 Nights of Halloween, and it's the theme song for 31 Nights of Halloween, which we're obsessed with 31 Nights of Halloween. So to be able to have the theme song, I mean, that is just the greatest thing that ever happened. Let's see. Yeah, Ghostbusters. God. All right, quick. Favorite scene in Ghostbusters. Anybody have a favorite scene in Ghostbusters? I have a Ghostbusters tattoo and I refuse to get a second one. Why? What's the Ghostbusters tattoo? Like the actual Ghostbusters logo is your tattoo? Is it Slimer? Please tell me you have Slimer tattooed on you. That'd be so cool. And by the way, if you don't have Slimer tattooed on you, I just came up with a good idea for how you could get a second one. Fun fact about this song. Should I say it? Should I say it? I don't know. Should I put Ray Parker on blast, guys? Is that messed up? Put Ray Parker on blast. Zool. When Rick Moranis talks to the horse, yeah, I know the Stay Puft is great. I love the Stay Puft one because I love the scene. I don't know why I love this scene so much. I love when they get to the top. They walked all those stairs, all the way to the top, and they have one set of stairs left to go. And he says, "Where do these go?" And he goes, "They go up." I don't know why I love that scene so much. It always makes me laugh. Anyway, okay, putting Ray Parker on blast. Do you guys know who Huey Lewis is? There's a song called New Drug. You should listen to that, and you should listen to this, and very quietly you'll find out that Huey Lewis actually owns some of this song. Because Ray Parker was so inspired by Huey Lewis's version that he borrowed Huey Lewis's version for this song, and a court decided that Huey Lewis should have a piece of it. Anyway, true story. I didn't like the Lovecraft Bruce head, but I don't want to be a simp about it. You didn't like what we did to Bruce Campbell? Why? Bruce liked it. We cut his head off. Yeah, music law history. We got a lot of anecdotes. Anecghosts. We have a lot of anecghosts. Us Lovecraftians. Like when I tell you we did this because we love Halloween and Halloween music, we love Halloween and Halloween music. This is a passion for us. This is literally a passion project. This is what we do for fun. We work on it the entire year. While we're writing songs for all these other people, we work on this album because we love it so much. And literally just because we want our kids and the future of Halloween fans to have new Halloween music. Nothing against these Halloween songs. We love them too. But after a while, it's like there's only so many, and so we're like, we need to populate the next decade of look, it's coming along, guys. Woo! We need to populate the next decade of music with brand new Halloween songs. We are Lovecraft. What's the Halloween costume I'm most proud of? And do I ever run out of songs for ideas for Halloween songs? What is the Halloween costume I'm most proud of? Wow, that is a hard question. Wow, that's a good one. That's a really stumped me question. Let me come back to that for a second. Do I ever run out of Halloween ideas for songs? No, honestly, I don't run out. I wish there was like enough room to make 100 songs a year. And we don't want to do too many. I think there's a good balance. But I don't think we run out of ideas. I think it's so much fun to think of them. Like, I can't imagine running out of ideas. Oh, you know which costume I really like? One year I was in New Orleans for Voodoo Fest. And we decided that we were gonna stay for Halloween because it's Halloween weekend, Voodoo Festival. Shout out to Voodoo Festival. I hope we have concerts again one day. We were in New Orleans for Halloween, and someone invited us to dinner at this like really fancy restaurant that was 2 blocks from Bourbon Street. And so we were like, oh my God, like it's Bourbon Street, we have to dress up, it's Halloween. We didn't bring any costumes, we weren't planning on staying. So my wife went and she got like this full skeleton bodysuit, and she went online and learned how to do skeleton makeup tutorial. And I was just like, I'm gonna buy that. And I bought this full body, like abominable snowman Yeti outfit, like a mascot, like a Disneyland, like the Yeti that's in the Matterhorn. And I wore it, and it was really hot, and like even feet, the whole nine. Anyway, so we went to go meet these people at this restaurant 2 blocks from Bourbon Street, and we walked into this super fancy restaurant, and we were the only 2 people dressed up in this entire restaurant. So I sat there in this Yeti costume, eating this fancy meal and sipping espresso in this full costume. That might be one of my favorites. I don't know. I have so many. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I do have pictures. I have pictures on my Instagram, but I'll post them. Yeah. But definitely an embarrassing moment. But we just rolled with it, you know? Honestly, embarrassing for everybody else in the restaurant. Why weren't they dressed up? It was Halloween in New Orleans, 2 blocks from Bourbon Street. Shame on them. They should have been embarrassed. Hey Norman, if you're still on, this nose is quite a thing. Gotta get in there, gotta pick the nose, huh? Picking the nose. Get the boogers out. Pumpkin boogers. You were Dracula every year for, yeah. Well, on Halloween, every year, I'm Harry Potter. Always. On Halloween. But, you know, there's always like 17 parties that lead up to it. Oh, you know what? I didn't answer the question about what haunts have I been to this year. So I went to Halloween Road. We went to Urban Legends in the OC. We went to Haunted Hayride, which was amazing. Listen, we go to Haunted Hayride, the normal Haunted Hayride. This year they did a drive-in Haunted Hayride, but they did it out in San Dimas, which is like almost reason enough not to go to Haunted Hayride because it's really far from here. But it was super worth it because those guys at 13th floor, John over there and that whole team are really amazing. They are really good at what they do. And Monty Revolta, who was the singer host, was super excellent. Maybe we'll have Monty Revolta on our album next year. We're gonna get introduced. We'll see what happens. We're gonna go to Stranger Things. There's a Stranger Things drive-through experience happening later this month. We're gonna go to that. We're gonna do a couple home haunts, like online virtual haunts. I went on to the Blumhouse beta website, the Welcome to the Blumhouse beta website tonight, which was super cool and really hard to figure out, but super cool. I guess that's why it's beta. Maybe next week when it launches, it'll have all the kinks worked out. Damn, you know what? That wasn't even the nose. That was like, what was that, like a furrow between the eyes? I don't know. Now I'm gonna do the nose. I don't know what that part was, but it's definitely in our stencil. What's this part, you guys? Does anybody know? Is that like the middle of the eye bone in a skull? Like, does anybody know what that's called? We have one of those. It's pretty cool. Like, we're very like anatomically correct, but I don't know what it's called. Anyway, I carved that already. Now I'm going for the nose. Yo, live stream when you do drive-through hunts. Yeah, man, we gotta figure that out. We will do that. We will definitely try to do that for Stranger Things for sure. It's just hard to do because you're also trying to like pay attention and drive, A, and B, you know, you're in a car, so you're like trying to like really, really pay attention to what's going on. Hey guys, just wanted to remind you if you're just joining us, in 25 minutes, DJ Norman Crates on our YouTube channel is gonna go live with a DJ set. He's gonna kill it. It's amazing. I don't know if you guys missed the Red Rum and DR Deep Cuts one a couple weeks ago. This one's really cool. We're gonna be doing these every Saturday night. Saturday night Spooktacular. We're gonna carve more pumpkins throughout October. We have makeup tutorials. We're gonna do like unboxing candy. I think there's some other things we're doing. It's really cool. Anyway, oh my God. Screamin' Jay Hawkins, guys. You know what's crazy about this song, right? Because it's a really ambitious song to cover. I was talking to Zyko Ward the other day, and she was like, you know, it's crazy, like this song is so iconic that like really only Screamin' Jay Hawkins and Bette Midler have nailed it, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Maybe Nina Simone, but
No, I mean, I'm talking about after the original. Obviously, Nina nailed it, but I'm saying, like, it's such an ambitious song to cover Screamin' Jay Hawkins really made it his own, and then Bette Midler for Hocus Pocus really made it her own. It's really impressive. On our first album, we did a song called Spooky with Deja Voodoo is singing that, not Spooky, sorry, brain farts. We did a song called Voodoo, which is our kind of like homage to Screamin' Jay Hawkins. Like we really wanted to have a song that like kind of embodied what he's brought to the Halloween music community. So we did our own version, which is Voodoo basically. And we're really excited about that, but man, listen to this. Woo! So tight.
Stop the things you do.
10 points for anybody who can tell me who sampled this song. You don't get any prizes, you just get points. I don't know what the points are for. You know what you get? You get to go on lovecraft.net or click the link in our Instagram and go download this stencil, which comes with a QR code, and then you get a discount on our merch, and you get to rock this dope hoodie. That's what you get. But can anybody tell me who sampled? I put Screamin' Jay Hawkins version of "I Put a Spell on You." Rap artist, anyone? And not really necessarily the producer, but maybe the artist. Anyone? Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. And actually DJ Premier sampled it. It's pretty dope. Does anybody know this song? This is a classic song. Anybody a Talking Heads fan? What's everybody's favorite Halloween song? I don't like just go like the obvious. I don't want to hear any Monster Mashes. What's your favorite Halloween song? Other than obviously every Lovecraft song, of course. By the way, I gotta say, these little plastic pumpkin carving kits are really good. They actually work. You know, you get these little plastic things and you think, shit, right? But it works, it's good. All right. Yes! The song Sarah Jessica Parker sings in Hocus Pocus is amazing. That's the "Come little children, I'll take thee away into the land of enchantment." I love that song. Yep. Y'all best back me up on riboflavin. Wait, Kavinsky's Nightfall is tight. Wait, what's riboflavin? Am I tripping? Then I don't know what riboflavin is? Look at this, it's really coming together, huh? You can see I'm actually surprised that it's coming together. This mouth is going to be somewhat of a challenge. It does look like my hoodie, right? Pumpkin, when Reaper met Reaper, you can have your very own Reaper with a light in it, right? Kendo, we're going to put a light in the bottom. But yeah, you can have your very own Reaper pumpkin. You can have your very own Reaper hoodie. You can have your very own Reaper album cover if you listen to the sequel. All right, back to the mouth. Dentist, pumpkin dentist. What did the dentist say to the pumpkin? No, seriously, I have no idea. This reminds me, I feel like like I'm the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors. Should I put nitrous on? Shh. Katie, you need these spider lights, huh? Got more where those came from. They're outside in my front yard. Oh, his teeth are problematic. Oh, there's one. Got a wisdom tooth. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Here's a throwback from our first album, Skeleton Sam. And you may have heard it recently, briefly in Hubie Halloween, the Adam Sandler movie that just came out on Netflix. When Adam Sandler's calling the radio station, or Hubie's calling the radio station to request Ghostbusters, they're just finishing playing Skeleton Sam on the radio, as of course they would in Salem. But this song's been making its rounds on TV. I don't know if you guys are fans of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, but this song was the inspiration for their song Straight to Hell, which was their theme song for the 3rd season they launched earlier this year. We went in the studio and we wrote the lyrics to follow the narrative of the show, going from season 2 to season 3, and created a custom version of this song. And then the cast of Sabrina sang that version and shot a video. They did a TikTok thing and a bunch of other stuff. It's pretty cool. So this song is in Sabrina. This song is in Hubie Halloween, and this song, most importantly, is on This Is Halloween Volume 1, our first album. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Woo! 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 I mean, you know, pretty good. It's gonna look good when it's lit up. What's Witch House? I don't know Witch House. Oh, they're like the genre Witch House? Or is that a movie? Red Rum and DR, you have the most obscure movie references, so I don't know. I can't tell if that's a movie or what. Singing this song is Scary Ana Grande. Real name is Sarah Barrios. She's an amazing artist. You should check her stuff out. She's singing Skeleton Sam. She's part of the Slasher 7, the inner circle of the Spooky Freaks of Lovecraft. And she's also singing Spooky Scary Skeletons, the 31 Nights of Halloween theme song. Just so you guys can put that together. Wow. This is really coming out, huh? You guys, I would be remiss if I did not let you know that we have 15 minutes away from Norman Crates blowing your mind with the most sick set on our YouTube. And damn. Yeah. Anyway, Norman Crates is gonna be doing that. And guess what we're gonna be doing every Saturday for the rest of the month. For the rest of your lives. Every Saturday for the rest of it could be the rest of our lives. I don't know. We'll see what happens in November. But anyway, we're gonna be doing every Saturday night Spooktacular, more pumpkin carving, makeup tutorials, unwrapping. Lots of guests from our album are gonna be coming out and talking. All the people featured on our album, plus other people, are gonna be featured on our Saturday night Spooktaculars. It's gonna be some on Instagram, some on YouTube. It's gonna be lit. You guys should pay attention. Look at our flyers. Follow us. Also, later in the month, I don't know if you guys play board games, but we soundtrack Mixtape Massacre which is one of our favorite board games. I mean, our favorite horror board game for sure. I mean, you know, I like Monopoly and Candyland too, but it's our favorite horror board game. Shout out to Freddie and all them. We did the music for their October release, and they're going to be playing it again October 28th. You guys should check it out. We played it when it started on September 26th, and it was amazing. And we had the best time. Not just because our music was in it, but we actually had a good time. But you guys should check it out October 28th. If you don't know Mixtape Massacre, you guys should look it up. It's a fun game. Order it before then so you can play it. My favorite horror movie, Pumpkin. Don't hold out on me. I am not ashamed to say I stan the Conjuring universe. My favorite horror movie of all time is the original Poltergeist. There's a lot that I love. There's a lot of horror movies I love. But I like the Conjuring universe. I like original Blair Witch. I like The Exorcist. I like Wicker Man. I like, Rosemary's Baby. I mean, there's so many amazing ones. But if I'm like doing like, if we're talking like the ones I'll watch anytime it's on, Poltergeist. And the Conjuring movies. Anytime. If they're on TV, watch them. I watch them, at least. That's just me. Oh, shit. I would not be surprised, and I don't know because I haven't heard it, but I would not be surprised in 12 minutes if this special song is not included in DJ Norman Crates' DJ set at YouTube. On our YouTube page, YouTube Live. It feels like a song like this might be included in that set. I don't know. Could be wrong, but feels like it could. Yeah, Lovecraft merch. I'm wearing Lovecraft merch. Right here. Check this out. This is our Reaper hoodie. We have a Cemetery Tour t-shirt. We have other Reaper stuff. We have our Dia de los Muertos hoodie and t-shirts. Our Dia de los Muertos EP is coming out October 30th. We have more music coming out this month. And we have a full line of horror-themed workout outfits called Exorcise the Demons, like our song with Olivia Demon Spawn and Bruce Campbell, the legendary Bruce Campbell. Yeah, I mean, you should go over there. And if you download our stencil from lovecraft.net, LVCRFT.net, or go to Instagram and click the link, you get a QR code. You get a discount on all. See the QR code? A discount on all of our merch. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I found Lovecraft because I wrestle as Ash from the Evil Dead. Whoa, what is that? Is crazy. Wait, so do you know Bruce? He's awesome, by the way. He loves what we're doing, and we are just so honored that he lent his vocals, his persona, his Bruce-ness to our album, to Exorcise the Demons. He loved the song, he freaked out, he thought it was perfect, he jumped on it immediately. I mean, we recorded him almost the same day that we talked to him. And we are just over the moon that he could be a part of this record. These teeth, I have a newfound respect for dentistry, guys. Because teeth are no joke. I don't know Bruce. I've never met him. My birthday was yesterday, and someone was going to buy me a pass to meet him. He's in like Oregon, I think, or something, right? Where do you wrestle? Yeah, do you wrestle in LA? Is there like it's like underground wrestling? Do you know Hyperbody? Hyperbody did our Exorcise the Demons zombie workout video, but I think Hyperbody might wrestle too. I don't know. I think, or she's friends with people who wrestle. I don't know. I've heard something about that. Hyper Zombie. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out our 30-minute zombie workout video, you really should. It's really cool. My favorite holiday treats. Okay, I am not ashamed to say this, and I know that it is super polarizing, but I'm gonna say it because I, like I said, am not ashamed. I like candy corn. Is that weird? I like all holiday treats. And I mean Halloween holiday treats. I mean, I like Christmas holiday treats, other holiday treats too. I hate Peeps, by the way. But I like candy corn, and I like the pumpkins that taste like candy corn. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Not weird because I'm Lil Punkin, but it's still weird because it's not like the best, right? I also love Kit Kat, but that doesn't have anything to do with a holiday. Just like Kit Kat. I love ice cream too. You're at Gianna now to the music in the background. I mostly work with old legends now. Ooh, like who? I'm a huge wrestling fan. Who are the legends that you work with? I was a huge wrestling fan in the days of like Jimmy the Superfly Snuka and Randy the Macho Man and Jake the Snake and the Hart Foundation and the Bushwhackers and obviously King Kong Bundy, George the Animal Steel. I mean, I'm a diehard old school wrestling fan. I'm like suffering with this teeth. They're just so little. Don't Pumpkin have big teeth? You guys, 7 minutes and we're done for now. And I'll post how this turned out and how the pumpkin seeds turned out. But in 7 minutes, almost 6 minutes, I'm gonna switch over to our YouTube channel and watch Norman Crates blow my mind with his Saturday Night Spooktacular mix. Also, wouldn't be surprised if this one was there. Dusty wrote Ted DiBiase, stop it! You wrestle with Ted DiBiase? Come on! Man, Kendo, you are my hero. You are my hero. Do you ever win? Like, do you kick their asses? I mean, they're so old at this point. They're like 60 years old, right? What's your, like, best wrestling move? Have you ever given somebody a suplex? Oh my God. Didn't, like, Jimmy Snuka used to give people suplexes? He would jump off the top rope and then he would do a suplex. I might have to go back over these teeth at some point. These teeth are suspect, guys. Yeah, I don't know about the teeth. We're getting there, though. Look. We're almost there, huh? Looks like our Reaper. Oh, man. Junkyard Dog. Come on, Junkyard Dog. I love that. So, you guys, real quick, because we're not going to get into the seeds, we're not going to get there. But I will post the recipe when we finish the seeds. I'll post our recipe. But basically, it involves, oh my God, it involves Awu from our first album. You got to play Awu. That's the first thing you have to do for the recipe. So once Awu is playing, then you could like take the seeds and you can drench them in this dressing of melted butter and brown sugar and cinnamon and salt, and you just coat it, and you're gonna throw it in the oven. You're gonna throw it in the oven for like, I think it's like 12 minutes. I don't know, we're gonna wing it. But just so they're browned, like don't burn them, but they're browned. And then you cool them, you put them in a bowl, and then you put on like Blumhouse or something, and you just eat it. Coco Beware, stop it. Stop it. Kendo, you're stealing the show. I love it. guys, only a few minutes left, so we're gonna sign off soon. Hopefully you're listening to the sequel. Hopefully you're sharing the sequel with all of your friends. Hopefully you're listening to This Is Halloween Volume 1. We're almost done carving this pumpkin. Hopefully you get your own Lovecraft stencil that comes with this sick QR code to get a discount on our merch. Go to LVCRFT.net or click on the link in our Instagram. You can get the stencil. You can just go straight and get our merch. And you can, post and tag us in the pumpkins that you create. And we might have our pumpkin contest that we talked about. But anyway, hope you're listening to the sequel. Next week we have a remix EP coming out on Friday. A week after that we start rolling out our Dia de los Muertos EP. We have music coming out all throughout the rest of the month. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. It's really cool. I'm gonna keep going. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. DJ Norman Crates, YouTube Live at LVCRFT Official, just like our Instagram, but over at YouTube, huh? Woo! I'm doing the headphones now, guys. I'm doing the headphones. I know you guys were like, where are the headphones? Don't worry. They're coming. 6 feet off the ground. I scream and shout. Guys, 1 more minute. Look, I know. Look at this pumpkin. It's almost there, guys. It's almost there. This is almost real. I wish I had a light to put in it, but you'll see it. Show us your pumpkin. That sounds really, You guys. Put its hat on. Put a little hat on. Where's the hat go? The hat goes somewhere. The hat fits somewhere, guys. Oh, Monster Mash. Play us out with Monster Mash, huh? Late one night. Ta-da! All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us. Again, we are Lovecraft. I am Lil Punkin. You can go to LVCRFT.net and get all of our music, get a stencil to carve your own Reaper, get our merch, and sign up for our mailing list. We send out letters. Thank you so much for tuning in. Head on over to our YouTube at LVCRFT Official to check out DJ Norman Crates right now, spinning you into the night. And we'll see you next Saturday and throughout the week, all over our socials. All right? Thanks for joining us. Bye.